Welcome to the Wayne Bennett Podcast, celebrating West Virginia's people, places, and the culture of Southern Appalachia. Now here's your host, Wayne Bennett.
Welcome to the Easy Come, Easy Go podcast. My name is Wayne Bennett. This is our 24th episode, and here we are in Ocean Isle Beach, North Carolina. Beautiful day, and we're staying at the Tipsy Turtle, owned by David and Kim Bryant. And if you interested in coming down and having some fun in the sun, check it out their Facebook and learn a little bit about this house. We've got a whole slew of people here. This is our second time we've ever broadcast on the road, and I won't introduce everybody. We'll let them introduce themselves as they talk, but we're going to kind of have a little warming up exercise and see how people respond. First of all, tell me what your favorite ice cream flavor is.
What's up? I'm Chase, John Bennett's son, grandson of Wayne. I don't know. Mint chocolate chip's pretty good. I don't know. What's your favorite?
Emma?
My name's Emma. My favorite's probably strawberry or Rocky Road.
There you go. Anyone else? Favorite ice creams?
I'm John Bennett, and my favorite is probably birthday cake.
That's a good one.
What about animals? Favorite, if you could be an animal other than a human being, what animal would you be?
Oh, bro, if I had to be an animal, I would be a shark 100%. Either that or a bird, but a bird that lives in really high mountains and can see really pretty stuff. Yeah.
Anyone else? Come on, Rhonda, you animal, you.
While Rhonda's thinking, Emma, what would you be?
I'd probably be a duck. So I could swim
all the time.
It walks like a duck. It is a
like
duck.
a duck.
Okay, let's think about your favorite song. And we're warming up, people. Can anyone tell me what their favorite song is if you had to pick one?
I could not pick one, but if I had to pick my favorite country song ever, it's Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton.
I like Tennessee Whiskey. What about you, Rhonda?
I would have to say maybe Country Roads.
Country
All-time
Roads.
favorite.
That's a good one too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one. I don't know if that's my all-time favorite for sure, or even in top 5, but it's up there. It's a good one.
How about Kim?
so degrading.
What's your favorite song if you had to pick
I
one?
don't know. I would have to say anything Kenny Chesney. My favorite.
Dave, you got a country song or got a song?
Oh, I
favorite?
know what Dave says.
And I just got Eric Church's Jack Daniels.
There you go. Diane and I had a favorite song. You remember what that was when we were going together?
My girl.
My Girl. I've got sunshine. Yeah. Dave, how did you and Kim meet? Or Kim, how did you meet?
She met at Summersville Lake. She was there with her family, and I went up with a buddy of mine, and she was camping close to it. And then actually, my buddy knew Kim's brother.
Kim, what was the first thing he ever said to you? Hey.
I really don't remember.
How about what part of the day, we're mixing all this up, what part of the day do you feel you're most energetic? Most energetic. Mine's morning, early morning, obviously, 3 o'clock.
Mine is from the hours to 12 in the morning to 4 in the morning. And then right after that, I'm like a zombie. All my energy is gone. And then I fall asleep. But I mean, it's always like that though.
How about you, Carly? What's
11:30 at night.
any other night owls here?
They're still sleeping. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Ian and Dylan are still asleep.
How about a superpower? If you had the choice to be a superpower, what would it be? Or who would it be?
I want to be invisible.
That's what I was going to say too.
I would like to change the probability of things. What is the probability that I will be invisible? Or what is the probability that I will have fire powers right now? Or what is the probability that... Because then you can literally do anything.
I would shapeshift.
That's genius.
I would shapeshift. And I could
Back in
What
the
is the
old days,
probability that I could shapeshift? Boom, shapeshifted.
back in the old days, they used to have a show called The Invisible Man, and of course, he always, so you could see the shape, he would have tape around him. That was back when TVs were black and white, and it actually stayed on the air about 3 or 4 years, so that kind of hard to see. Any superpowers like Batman or Superman, or anybody want to be something?
It'd be nice to be able to fly. I bet I could read
I'd be
minds.
Aquaman.
You'd save so much gas money.
Or like a bewitched and she just twinkled her nose and you
Oh,
could be
yeah,
wherever.
that's a good one. Yeah.
Ooh, that would be good.
Get the housework done.
Mhm.
Speaking of noses, what about a favorite smell? I love to smell just fresh cut wood.
Rotisserie chicken.
Well, I like burning wood. That's nice.
Yeah.
Like a wood
Mine's
stove.
fresh cut grass.
I like the smell like when you walk into a grocery store and you can smell like the chicken.
I like to go into schools and smell the bread that they're baking down
Or a
in
new
the
box of
kitchen.
crayons. Speaking of school,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a good smell.
I don't like that
The
smell. That
ocean.
smell gives me PTSD. Never going back.
Well, throwing out all humbleness, we're going to go down the line here. If you had to rate your looks 1 to 10, what would you rate?
I would give myself like a 7.
We got
Like
a
a high
7.
7, like a 7.5.
Okay,
Emma?
7.5. Emma?
And like all the people in the entire world, what I would
She's
rate
got a
myself.
huge head, bro. She's gonna give herself like a 12.
I was gonna give myself like a 13.5.
Oh, I like that. Oh.
Okay, Carly, what
No,
would you
just
rate?
kidding.
Like I guess 8, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Kim?
I guess an 8. I think it's beautiful.
Dave?
I'm gonna say 8.
Stick with
8
the whole
seems-
Beautiful
family there.
family there.
Yeah.
I'd say 5. Just average.
5?
I go with a solid 4.
-3?
I'd go with I'd say a 6.
10?
A 6. But thank you, dear.
You had a choice, money or fame.
Money.
You have both. Which one would you take?
My name is Chase Bennett, and I'm taking money. And I do not want to be known, but I want a lot of money.
You want to be rich and not famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't like to be the center of attention, so probably money.
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 Definitely money.
Yeah.
Money.
No fame here?
No, that's why we don't
We're
like
on
doing
podcast.
this.
Yeah, I'd take the money.
Okay, well that leads me to the next question. Would you like to be ugly and a genius or a hot moron?
Hot moron. For sure.
I'd rather be ugly and a genius because for men, if you're ugly, bro, you're like you have to be smart or you are gonna do nothing. Because no woman is gonna carry you just because you're ugly. I'm at what? Just because you look good. You know what I mean? Like if you look good, no one's gonna carry you, but a woman maybe.
So you're
She won't
saying
have
if
to work.
you're ugly but you're a genius, you can improve your looks?
Yeah. Nah, I feel like if you're a genius but you're ugly, you're gonna go farther in life because if
You don't need
if you
anybody.
look good but you're stupid,
You can only go so
no one
far.
yeah, you can only go so far. No one's gonna carry you there. Whereas maybe if you're a woman, then maybe because dudes are dudes, but if you're a guy, it's not happening.
So what you're
Stuck.
saying is that women can be stupid and still
Yeah, and
Get
they
by.
can still elevate. Yep.
okay.
And men can be stupid and they can just be stupid.
So they're not going.
Yeah, no, they're at rock bottom and they're stuck there.
Yeah. Okay, I like that answer.
What's the most obscure thing that you've ever eaten in your life? Something off the wall.
Was it on purpose? Or?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Sometimes you
Not
accidentally be
necessarily.
swallowing bugs.
Sometimes
I
don't
know
know.
mine.
I've eaten Chinese with you, Chase.
Yeah.
What was some of that stuff you put on your plate that day? I took you out.
The frog legs?
There wasn't
Maybe.
frog legs. It was
Yeah.
something else disgusting.
Oh, the
I saw
squid
Daddy
and
the
stuff,
chicken.
The
maybe?
squid,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dad ate a chicken foot one time.
Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
weird. I haven't ate anything really that weird.
I've been
Chicken
escargot.
Did I eat a chicken foot?
Yeah.
You did. We
John
saw
says
you.
you
Did
did.
That
I'm
restaurant
sure there was
in
no
Springfield.
alcohol involved in that. Well, I've actually seen guys eat worms, and I've
Oh,
seen
my
them eat
dad's eaten worms
crawdads
before
and
as a joke.
alive, you know, and a few
Oh,
things
Johnny
like
the
that.
goldfish out of somebody's fish tank one time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I've
I've
had-
bought frog legs. You know, that was kind of a little. I couldn't really see. They taste like chicken to me. I mean,
Yeah, no, they taste like
I've
Yeah, no,
seen
they
you
do. They
eat-
really do, though.
I've seen you eat octopus.
I've had octopus
Yeah,
tentacle
yeah, I
too.
get that.
I've had escargot.
That stuff's
snail.
good, though. I don't really find that food weird. Like frog legs and octopus and calamari, that's all good food right there. That's good eating.
Well, what about? Think about this a minute and answer it honestly. What's the longest you've waited when you've dropped some food on the floor? The longest you've waited before you picked it up and ate it?
It's a 5-second rule.
Yeah,
It
you
has
gotta
to
go
be
right
like
past
quick
it.
and pick it up. It can't like sit
Yeah,
there.
but you don't think you've ever exceeded that rule in your life?
Well,
Maybe on accident?
Dave dropped chicken yesterday, and John thinks he ate it this morning.
Oh,
So probably 24 hours. Actually, that wasn't even yesterday. It was the day before. So
Oh,
John about 48 hours.
Oh, man.
I've eaten snacks out of my chair, you know, come in the next day.
I mean, I fell asleep with a hoagie in my hand and ate it the next morning, so I can't really
Oh,
say
man. That was that mixed, yeah.
I fell asleep with it in my hand, woke up, and then started eating it again, so I can't say anything.
What about I know one fear he has. What about the silliest fear you
Oh,
have?
I have-
I'm scared
Oh,
to death
have a
of
lot.
birds, man. I do not like birds flying around
No,
my
I
head.
hate.
I don't like spiders.
Man, I'm only scared of 3 things in this world, and it's no man. It is ladders, horses, and spiders. If the ladder, I don't like ladder. Like if it's a platform ladder, it's fine. Like the ones that work. But I don't want the ones that is just straight up ladder and it's just gonna fall backwards and bust my head open. And I don't like horses because if they kick you in the head and they don't get the job done, you're gonna be stupid for the rest of your life. And then spiders are just spiders. They have too many legs.
Yeah.
Nothing should have that many legs.
Joe, what are you afraid of? Silliest?
Well, I don't like birds either, but terrified of snakes.
I hate bees.
I don't like snakes,
I
but
like
I don't.
bees.
As long as I'll be around them, I just don't want to handle them or anything. But man, a bird flying around my head and a bat, that's crazy. Any others that we haven't mentioned?
Mine's just ladybugs. I hate ladybugs.
Any kind of bug?
No, ladybugs. Just
Oh,
ladybugs.
ladybugs,
Yeah.
really?
Mm-mm.
Gee, there's the good bugs. Think about it just a second. Funniest movie. If you had to pick one movie, funniest movie you ever seen, what would it be? Funniest movie.
White
Step
chicks.
Brothers is what I was thinking.
Anchorman, Ricky Bobby. There's so many.
Oh, yeah.
White chicks.
I like Joe Dirt.
Yeah,
That's good.
White chicks.
None of the national.
Blades of
Lampoon.
Glory is another funny one. I feel like that one never got enough recognition. Blades of Glory?
Oh,
That one's really funny, but I feel like nobody watched it. It's not like Will Ferrell's like good movies. Nobody knows about it. But it was a good movie though. It was funny.
I can watch Christmas Vacation over and over and over.
Yeah, that one's good,
Anything
too.
that Chevy Chase
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
funny.
I know everybody's been to one. Thinking about what's the best concert you ever been to? And we haven't been to all the ones you guys have been to, but I really like the Jimmy Buffett concert at the Greenbrier the time that we were there.
I
That's a
had
good
two.
concert.
Mine would either be Blake Shelton or Kid Rock.
Dave, what were you think?
So Molly Crew when I was in high school.
What about you, Carly?
Never been to one.
Never been to a concert? You're protected by your parents? You're going to have to take her to a concert.
I know. It's coming.
Emma, what have you been to?
I haven't really been to like a concert before either. I haven't been to one. I've been to a country one, but it was like not like popular country artists. It was like advertise themselves.
We took John to one when he was about 3 months old. Remember that summer? It was a Southern rock band. I can't remember who they were now, but it was like 90 degrees, and he was a baby, and he didn't cry. He liked it.
Still does, right?
Didn't get sunburnt. What about you, Chase?
I mean, honestly, I've only been to like 1, maybe 2 country concerts, so I don't really know. But like, I want to go to concerts, so yeah. I mean, country music isn't bad. It's just like not like I wouldn't pick one of those concerts as like my favorite concert ever because I know that's not going to stand. I don't even know which concerts did we go to.
Point.
I mean, yeah, up to this point, I think I've only been to like 1, right? Maybe.
Couple.
I don't even remember who they were.
Brad Paisley. They went to Brad Paisley. I think they went to
We went
Blake
to Blake
Shelton
Shelton,
too. Yeah.
What one did you say?
Mine would probably be Billy Joel. Billy Joel was a good one.
Oh yeah.
Trouble is now they're so big, you end up watching the screen more than you do anything, and it's kind of. But the thing I liked about the Jimmy Buffett was just the people, watching the other people when it was all the parrot heads and all those guys coming in. Yes or no? Could you live without the internet?
I could if I had to, yeah.
I could.
Anybody here feel like they couldn't live without the internet?
I mean, the internet makes your life convenient for sure. It makes it convenient for a lot of things, especially in like the modern day. I mean, you know, millions of people run businesses and stuff off the internet, but like if I had to live without it, I definitely like could. Just like there's too much in the world to where like you don't have to be on.
It makes it convenient to be on the internet because of banking and things like that. It makes your life so much easier. But I'm sure, you know, I've done without it till they had it. So I think I could.
All right, Kim, I'm gonna ask you a question. You're a real estate salesperson,
Yes, I am.
and would you say you were good or very good or so-so or so-so?
Yeah. I'm still learning things.
I personally know one of her customers that said she was amazing. She helped my mom with her transaction. She said she was amazing.
Well, let's try this in 30 seconds. Sell me.
Oh Lord,
No,
no.
sell me a hot cup of cocoa in Florida.
In Florida.
And it's tastes good.
I might be able to.
He does flooring.
I can tell you some flooring for sure.
Well, okay, you work on that. We'll get back to it. Okay, Dave. I'm gonna give you one, man. What can you teach me?
I can teach you how to play Sudoku.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's a hard thing to teach, too.
John, what could you teach me?
I could teach you to do maintenance inspection tune-up on a heating cooling system.
Well, I'm a pretty slow learner, though, you know.
Yeah, but
Carly, what could you teach
taught
me?
dumber people.
Yeah.
I would like that. I don't have much rhythm, but how about you, Rhonda? What could you teach me?
I could teach you how to start an IV.
Okay. Always wanted to do that. Emma, what could you teach me?
I could teach you how to
Skateboard.
skateboarding. I'm really good at skateboarding.
I never would buy John and Jeremy skateboards because I figured they'd find ways of breaking their legs and stuff anyway. But Chase, what could you teach me?
I could teach you how to break your leg on a skateboard. I could probably teach you how to
Been
do
there. You've done that.
a donut. I can teach you how to do a donut.
Someone share with me. What is one thing that's happened in the past week that's really made you happy? In the past week, one thing that's happened that you really enjoyed.
Well, the other day we were sitting on the beach, right? And we were just staring up at the sky. And then I saw a shooting star. So then I made my wish, and then she made her wish. And then we made our wishes, and then we just started staring up at the sky, and then another one came. Literally, as soon as we finished our wishes, another one came, and then we had to make new wishes. Yeah, wow. It was really dope.
And your wishes were granted?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. One day. Not yet, though.
Anybody else?
I rode bikes to get ice cream with the kids the other night, and I loved it. It's fun riding bikes, and there was ice cream at the end of it.
That
made me happy.
Yeah.
How about the most embarrassing moment that anyone can think of? You share with us. I'll give you an example. This is true story. When downtown Beckley used to be open a lot, I'd go up there on Saturdays, and I was in like the 9th grade. And one particular Saturday, I was up there, had my brand new tennis shoes on, and just hanging out, leaning up against the wall there at the old Murphy's. And a couple of girls came by that I was wanting to impress. And they came over and talked to me. And of course, I was looking really good and everything. And a pigeon crapped on my head while I was talking. And it was really embarrassing. There was nothing I could do about that. But,
Dan wasn't around.
I said, wait, let me get a picture.
Yeah, that didn't impress them at all. But anyone else have something?
Gosh, I've had so many, I can't even just hone in on one. But I forgot the Lord's Prayer during a ceremony that we were having at school. And the kids were supposed to say the prayer with me. You know, that kind of keeps it going. Well, they quit and started looking at me, and I lost my train of thought, could not remember where to go. The audience was trying to help me. I finally just said, oh, well. That was embarrassing. That was.
I fell one time in front of the trash people. They were coming to get our trash, and I was trying to run down the driveway to drag the trash can, and I tripped and fell, and I tore my jeans open and cut my knee, and there's all of the trash men are waiting on the truck, and there's beer bottles rolling down the driveway, and there's diapers everywhere and coffee grounds, and I pick it all up and I take it down there, and they're just standing there watching me, and they said, ma'am, you know, if you miss this, we're coming back on Wednesday. I know. It's super embarrassing.
Dave, you know what you know now, what would you tell yourself back when you were 15 years old? I'm asking him these deep questions. What bit of advice would you help him out with? I think there's an old Brad Paisley song about 17. Yeah.
It's don't worry so much about what other people think.
Good advice. Good advice. How about you, Kim?
I would probably tell myself to learn patience a little earlier in life.
There you go. What would be the first thing you'd do, John, if you won the lottery?
Oh, I'd pay off my house. Then I'd give everybody $1 million, and then I would quit my job for sure.
Give everyone $1 million. Make sure he signs that paper.
Okay.
What about you, Carly? What would you do? What would you do if you won the lottery?
Buy a 4-wheeler.
Oh, have money left over.
How much is it?
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Really depends.
$25 million.
25 million. All right. I'm probably get 5 to my parents. Probably get 5 to Ian. I'd probably buy not a crazy big house, but a decent one. And then I would probably drop the rest of the money into businesses.
Emma, what would you do?
won that much money, I would portion it out between my family, and then I would put a lot of it towards like foundations and stuff for like around the world and stuff, and then the rest I'd probably just keep until I need it.
One last question. We're going to ask everybody in here to answer this. We'll go down the line. And this one a little deeper. If you could have lunch with someone today who's alive or has passed away, who would it be? Who wants to answer first?
I would have lunch with my grandfather.
That's what I was going to say, my grandma.
Your grandfather, grandmother?
Mm-hmm.
One person.
Come back to me.
Mine would be Ashley.
Okay. Dave?
Maybe my grandmother.
Okay. Kim?
Probably my grandmother too.
Yeah, probably my cousin Bob.
That'd be a fun lunch.
Yeah.
And
Go to Hooters.
Diane?
Probably Bob. No, my mother-in-law. Yeah, Betsy. We'd have a good time.
Okay, well, we've touched on a few things, kind of went through hurriedly, but we had a good group, and I really appreciate you guys. Maybe we'll get back together sometime or break it up into smaller groups and get a little more in-depth stories. But this is people out there. If you want to get in touch with me, it's awbennett50@gmail.com. And remember, if you're not dead yet, you're not done yet. And until next time, God bless you.